Hello everybody, my name is Derpz, and today we're doing another video. In today's video, we have a special episode of Cakewars for you guys, another tips and tricks video, and yeah. So this tips and tricks video is going to be a little bit more casual for like the casual players, but if you are competitive players, do watch it too, because guess what? You guys will have some tips in there too. So if that you may not have known. So yeah. And also, real quick, before the video starts, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to all of you guys and everybody who made it possible for me to get to 200 subscribers. It's super great. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say before we get on with the video. And also, one last thing. If you guys are subscribed to this channel, you guys could get a shout out and at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for that. During the outro card, I will always, from now on, be shouting at one subscriber. And just make sure to have your subscribers public, and you will get a shout out. Woo! And yeah, so the first one will be at the end of this video, and the next one will obviously be at the end of the next video. And we just keep going on. So yeah, enjoy the video. Okie dokie guys, here we are in a pre-recorded game, and I will be talking over it. One thing I did want to say right before we start is to go check out the Discord in the link below. It is a great place to talk to me and a bunch of other fans. So yeah, go ahead, and that will be down in the description. And yeah, so let's get right on with the video. Right, so tip numero uno is to steal the other team's obby. And, yeah, so once another team gets obby, go ahead, and they're out, of course, you can go ahead and steal it, and just put it on your own cake, and boom, you have obby without even having to pay for it. Perfect. Okay, so that's tip number one. Tip number two is at the beginning, if you are sure you have a good team, then you should rush mid and kill whoever's there, and go for whoever built a bridge. Whoever else builds a bridge, and yeah, if you're not sure that you have a good team but are a builder, then I would go to the Emerald Beacon first, and then if you are not a builder and you're not sure if you have a good team, then always you can just get a defense. In this case, I got Endstone, and yeah, so I would say usually get Endstone, and actually that brings us to our third tip, which is the defense, and I know I already said this in another video in the previous video, but I'm going to say it again. I would usually have somebody get Endstone or myself get Endstone, depending on what kid I am, and then rush for the beginning round of people rushing, and then once I die, usually then I would just go ahead and get some wool. Like I said before, I usually don't get wood or clay because I don't feel that those are necessary, but I would say Endstone and wool is good, but nothing more, because, and this is the part that I didn't say in my last video, nothing more, because then the other teams could hide in it, and you don't want that happening. So, let us continue on. Number 4 is mid is essential to victory, and yes, I know I said this in the last video too, but if you don't have mid within a couple of rounds of going for it, then I would say get side beacons, then keep going for it, and then try to go for the team that's going for it. If you need to do that before, it's okay. And once you do, then I would say the most valuable thing you can get from the Nether Star shop is resource gen. Yes, I said it just like I did before. Resource gen is the best thing to get. And just think, you could get Pro 2 within 2 rounds of stars rather than 4 rounds of stars. That's pretty good. And yeah, so that's the point. So to drive it into your guys' mind that resource gen is the best, I said it again. Okay. But don't think I'm like some creepy brainwasher or something. I'm just saying that. Anyway, so continuation of number 4 is I would also save healing station for the end of your rotations of getting Nether Star shop things, and yeah, I would say that till the end, and so don't get it unless a teammate gets it. That's what I would say. And number 5, sorry, I'm bad. Number 5 is Another very valuable thing in the game that a lot of people forget about is traps. And so traps, there are two types of traps. There are the bear traps and the TNT trap, right? So let's just say that you only have 8 emeralds for traps, right? I would say go with the bear trap. And, you guys could have 16 emeralds if you got Resource Gen 1. Anyways. Sorry, okay. Right, so the bear trap gives mining fatigue to whoever decides to, come and attack your base. And if you combine that with stealing obby, it's practically impossible to not kill the person before they get the cake, unless they're like spawn killing you or something, I don't know. But that's why I would say get bear trap first, and then go ahead and get TNT trap, and yeah. On to tip number 6. Okie dokie, we are in a new round after these win effect. Nope, okay, we cut to the new round. Alright, cool. Right, so tip numero 6 is to tip number 6 is a good way of attacking somebody if you are 1v1ing them on a spawn island or an emerald island. And here's the strategy. Right, so if you can stand on the edge of the emerald island or the edge of the spawn island, then you can have them be running at you, juke them out, go behind them, and then hit them off the edge. And this might seem risky, and it might seem very complicated, because it is, a little bit. And but if you can perfect it, then I promise you will be golden. And yeah, so that's that. Number 7 is that if you are hiding in a base after you just ate a cake, and it's like a big square base that a lot of people for some reason like to make, like yellow, in this game they made a square base. That's a good example. But if it's like that, then probably a lot of people are going to be, especially if they had a trap, then they will probably all be around the side of the base. And nice fail, by the way. They will all probably be around the side of the defense, trying to get into it to kill you. So if you guys can get out the top, then you can stand on top, hit the players off the edge without them knowing, and boom, you ate their cake and killed the team all in one. Right, numero 8, number 8, for any Spanish, I don't know. Maybe we have people from Spain watching videos. I don't know. Number 8. Now, this one might seem to be a bit frustrating for other players, okay, on your team. But here it is. Stand on the forge whenever you're AFK. And this is because, right, when a round of bricks spawn, everyone gets a brick who's on the gen, right? So if you're on the gen and a round of bricks spawn, you get a brick. So it doesn't matter. It's not like 4 bricks spawn and 1 player gets 4 bricks or 4 players get 1 brick. No, everybody gets a brick no matter what. So what you can do with this then, and this is, by the way, the same for emeralds and nether stars, which means if you're AFK, right, and on the gen, whenever a teammate gets mid, then that means you get another star, and whoever else is on the forge with you also gets another star. So when you are back from whatever you're doing that made you AFK, you can give the nether stars to whoever else was on the forge with you, and boom, they will have double the stars. And you can also do this on purpose with more than 3 players, and everyone will get the nether shards. Quite OP. And this is known to the CWCL competitive Cakewars community as star stacking. So yeah, you should star stack once in a while. It's kind of OP, and I don't know why Mineplex hasn't removed it, but I mean, I don't know. So number 9, keep spare blocks. And yes, this might sound really, really stupid, but it isn't. Hear me out. If you have any spare blocks at all, you should keep them, because according to Mineplex rules for making a Cakewars map, every island needs to be exactly 20 blocks from mid. So you can buy 16 blocks for 3 blocks. So you can buy 16 bricks. So you can buy 16 blocks from the shop for 3 bricks, and then use 4 spare ones to make 20, rather than spending a whole other 3 bricks on more. Unless, of course, you have Resource Gen 2, which means it'll only be 1 round of bricks rather than 3. I mean, oh, wow, those frogs in the throats, oh, yeah, they're really terrible, aren't they? Yeah. Anyways, tip number 10. This is the last tip, and it is only for competitive players who are trying to get Froster. And that is to be patient, right? That's it. The day will come, and if it isn't today, then accept that. If it isn't tomorrow, accept it. If it isn't 3 weeks from now, then that's probably because you literally just started going for it, or you have never played Cakewars in your entire life, or something, I don't know. But accept that, okay? Because if you focus, then you will be able to get there. Woo! Really sappy parenting kind of talking. Yeah, it's so great, right? Anyways, I'll end that there. And, right, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you, don't forget to check out the Discord below. And, other than that, guys, I will leave this, never mind, I won't leave this running. And, yeah, in case you're curious, we lost to Blue. And, we got Yellow's cake, though. So, yeah. Peace. And this week's sub shout-out goes to Kalu Games YT. Thank you very much for being a proud derp. And yes, see you next week.